Next, Wayne Williams will introduce a speaker we have.
Well, in lieu of talking about Van Nuys Airport, I'm going to introduce you to and let you listen to Mayor David Golonski of Burbank. He's been with the city of Burbank, either in the city council or as a mayor, since 1993. He's been vice mayor. He's a representative of the Airport Mediation Steering Committee. He's a software consultant in his business life. He graduated from UC Berkeley in '84 with degrees both in computer science and political economy of natural resources. He's been a resident of Burbank for 16 plus years, married, with a wife and 3 boys, and his #1 priority is to put the community back in the driver's seat. Wouldn't that be nice if our city council acted the same way? In any case, ladies and gentlemen, Mayor David Golonski. He's going to talk to you about what Burbank is trying to do with the airport.
Thank you, and thank you for allowing me to be here. I won't take up too much of your time, but I just wanted to speak with you a little bit tonight about an issue that is near and dear to my heart. As Wayne said, I've been on the Burbank City Council. This is my 16th year, and I've been working on this issue for over 20 years, including working closely with some of the folks in this room. The city of Burbank has been trying to achieve some noise relief for its residents and the residents of the city of Los Angeles for a very, very long time. We've actually reached a point where we're working together with the airport at Bob Hope Airport now to pursue a curfew from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. And we currently have a voluntary curfew for the same hours. The voluntary curfew has been pretty successful, but it's no guarantee, as you know, and it also only affects the commercial airlines. So it is our hope that we can get some noise relief for everybody, but our bigger goal is really to create noise relief for the San Fernando Valley. We know that Van Nuys Airport also creates noise, and it creates noise at night. And there's been some controversy. If Bob Hope Airport were to get a curfew and Van Nuys were not to get a curfew, there's a potential for some shifting of noise, according to the study that you're required to do by the federal government. That study projects flights out to 2015, so when you hear the numbers, keep in mind that they're projection, and the way they do that study, it has to be a worst case scenario. But that, I know, has caused some concern for people, and that's part of the reason why I'm here. I'm here to tell you that the city of Burbank is not interested in shifting noise to our neighbors in Van Nuys. We don't want to shift noise anywhere if we can help it. But we don't have a tremendous amount of control over what happens. But in our estimation, the best thing that can happen is for both the airport in Van Nuys and Bob Hope Airport to achieve a curfew. But to date, no one has ever been successful getting a curfew from the federal government. No one has even been successful in submitting an application to the federal government. And we just recently received a multi-page letter from the FAA saying there's not much chance you'll ever get a curfew. Same thing is going to apply to Van Nuys. So I think our message really is work with us, help us find our way through this process, and be supportive of the Bob Hope curfew. We'll be supportive of the potential curfew at Van Nuys, and working together, maybe we can find a path through the federal bureaucracy where we can actually deliver some true noise relief, nighttime noise relief, to the San Fernando Valley. What is on the table right now, the city of Los Angeles has a motion to potentially oppose the curfew at Bob Hope Airport. We think that would be a very, very bad idea. We think that that will have a very negative impact on the chances of Van Nuys ever achieving this type of noise relief. So again, we take a step back and say, what we really need to do is work together. And what we need is a cohesive congressional delegation working on this, because we are never going to get this in the current administration and the current FAA. And we recognize that. The only way to actually achieve this is for all of us who are impacted by noise from airports in the nighttime to work together, to get our congressional delegation to work together, and to get our representatives from the city of Los Angeles, the county, and cities of Burbank, Glendale, and Pasadena working together. So we would ask you to consider that. We would ask you to support the Bob Hope curfew. we have already passed a resolution directing our staff to support the efforts of Van Nuys Airport. And again, we think working together, we can find a win-win solution and get noise relief for everybody. And the opposite is true. If we don't work together and we oppose each other, none of us will ever get any noise relief.
Thank you.
Thank you.